Today, I'm going to show you how to stop ChatGPT from using words that no human would ever use in their daily conversations. If you've ever felt that ChatGPT's responses can sometimes sound too robotic or unnatural, this video is for you. Let's dive in. First things first, let's take a look at a typical response from ChatGPT when we ask it a question. Let's say we ask it for advice on how to stay productive while working from home. Let's say, here's my prompt. Can you explain how to stay productive while working from home? As you can see, here we go, as it currently responds. While the response is informative, it might contain phrases or words that feel a bit out of place or overly formal. So, how do we make ChatGPT sound more natural? Here are some strategies you can use to ensure that the language it used is more conversational and human-like. Step 1. Use clear instructions. When you're crafting your prompt, make sure to specify that you want the response to be in a casual or conversational tone. For example, you can say, explain how to stay productive while working from home in a casual, friendly tone. Now let's see how ChatGPT would respond with this. See the difference? By specifying the tone, ChatGPT adjusts its language to be more aligned with everyday speech. Now, let's go over for another example. While it's currently processing with the results from the first prompt that I just put it right in the input. Now, let's ask ChatGPT to describe the benefits of exercising regularly, but this time we'll specify a relaxed and friendly tone. Here's the prompt right here. Describe the benefits of exercising regularly in a relaxed, friendly tone. Now, the response should be more relatable and easy to understand, avoiding overly technical or formal language. See, notice how this response is more approachable and feels like something you'd hear in a casual conversation. Here it is, it's currently listing down right here. Here we go. Step 2. Provide examples. Sometimes giving ChatGPT an example of the kind of language you want can be very effective. You can write a short paragraph yourself in the desired tone and ask ChatGPT to follow that style. Let's provide an example where we talk about how to make a perfect cup of coffee. Here's an example right here. That's in quotation marks, and here's my prompt right here. Now, ChatGPT, explain how to make a perfect cup of coffee in a similar tone. And let's see how ChatGPT would respond. Here, notice how ChatGPT mimics the style and tone of the example you provided. This helps in making the output sound more natural. Here we go. It's currently processing the results right here. Now, while it's currently doing, let's do another one. We'll ask ChatGPT how to prepare for a job interview using a casual and friendly tone. So, let's put a prompt right here in the input. Let's say, explain how to prepare for a job interview in a casual, friendly tone. Now, again, providing clear instructions and an example helps ChatGPT generate responses that feel more human. Now, let's hit send again. See how this response feels like advice you'd get from a friend rather than a formal guide? It's really exactly just how I prompted right there earlier. Now, if you find this video helpful so far, please consider subscribing to help YouTube algorithm show my video to other ChatGPT nerds like us. Step 3. Use feedback loops. If the initial response from ChatGPT still sounds too formal or uses odd words, don't hesitate to give feedback and ask it to revise the response. You can say, for instance, with my prompt, like, can you rewrite that to sound more casual and conversational? Then let's see how ChatGPT would respond. Now, this iterative process helps in refining the output until it matches your expectations. See how it makes the difference compared to the previous results the ChatGPT had generated? Now, let's try another example. Suppose ChatGPT gives us a formal response on the topic of cooking a healthy dinner. We'll ask it to rewrite it in a more casual and friendly manner. Now, let's just say, for instance, hello ChatGPT. Do you know anything what to cook for a healthy dinner? Let's see how ChatGPT would respond. See, it felt a bit informational based off the format alone. Here we go. These are all the recommended recipes right there. I mean, meals. Now, let's do it with this prompt right here. Can you rewrite this to sound more casual and friendly? Let's see how it would change based on this prompt. As ChatGPT revises the response, you'll see it becoming more conversational and easy to relate to. See right here, it based on how it's worded in every recommended food right here. Yeah, it sounded a bit different this time. There we go. Step 4. Use alternative prompts. If you're not getting the desired tone, try rephrasing your question or breaking it down into simpler parts. Sometimes changing the wording of your prompt can make a big difference. Let's take an example where we ask ChatGPT about tips for staying hydrated. So here's one right here, for instance, how can I easily stay hydrated throughout the day? Now, let's see how ChatGPT would respond. So as you can see, by experimenting with different prompts, we can find the phrasing that elicits the most natural sounding response. Although, here's another way to ask about staying hydrated. This time, let's make it even more specific. Like, for instance, here's my prompt right here. What are some easy ways to drink more water without feeling overwhelmed? Now, let's hit send once more. Look how it's currently processing based on the prompt that I just sent over through the output. Now, sometimes breaking down the question into more specific terms can yield a more practical and relatable answer. And there you have it. By following these steps, you can significantly improve the quality of ChatGPT's responses, making them sound more human and conversational.